Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Gordon Maston, and welcome to my SummerSlam review for 2015. And tonight, well, it seemed like the theme for SummerSlam for most fans was making us care. You did a good job on that one with Cena and Rollins by one, making Cena lose, and two, copying Ring of Honor with their storyline of making a championship prestigious again. And two, you really made me invoke some emotion on that main event. Great job making Brock Lesnar lose. Not really. Alright, guys. So, SummerSlam. It was actually, if you take away, you know what, I can probably tell you how I feel about the show as we get toward the end. But I'm going to go off of pure memory for right now until I can find a result to what actually, the card was. Because there were 10 matches, and I know I'm not going to get them all right going down in order, but I do know that Orton and Sheamus was first. Now, first up, they had a "How you doing?" chant in this. That's how I break out on Orton and Sheamus match. There was a "How you doing?" chant and another chant. Moving on. No, I'm only kidding. But in this match, Orton does go on to lose, and Sheamus does go on to get his win back. Further on from there, with Orton and Sheamus and all that fun stuff. This match did have what was really special about it. Sheamus, I forgot what he said, but he got on the announce table and started saying something about how he was the man and all that crap. And Orton trips him off the announce table. Not really much memorable for me in this match, and that being the case with most Orton and Sheamus matches. I do know that Sheamus kicked out of a RKO that he slingshotted himself into. Great going, Sheamus. You really know how to do it up, bud. Okay, I cannot find the card for the show. Okay, we're gonna wing it. If I miss anything, I do apologize. But other than that, this match was your standard Orton Sheamus match, and you know what, I'm glad they got it out of the way first. In all honesty, it's like, okay, we don't want to see this match, so why not just blow it out the way first? Cool. Orton goes on to lose this match because Sheamus hit him with a combination where I guess Orton ran. Okay, so it was Orton with the RKO, missed, went into a corner. Sheamus, I think, bro kicked him in the back of the head. From there, he turned around into the actual bro kick, which led to the 3 count, and that was it. Sheamus won. So I'm just gonna come out and say it now. You know, never mind. I'm gonna retract that statement because I was gonna say WWE's done a brilliant job of bringing Sheamus in, looking like he was gonna do something extremely interesting. Where all he's done since SummerSlam is have a miniature feud with Neville that was not really anything special. Have a miniature feud with Daniel Bryan that looked like it was going somewhere until he injured Daniel Bryan. But just I guess you can really say his run hasn't really been that special based on the fact that his original plan was nixed, and then that Kiss Me Irish match with Dolph Ziggler was just the stipulation just so bad. But I mean, other than that, I have enjoyed Sheamus for what he has done and what's been going on with him. But Sheamus does go on to win. Okay, cool, whatever. Up next is the tag team match, which was Dolph Ziggler. It was the Lucha Dragons, the Primetime Players, the New Day. Oh my God, I got to talk about the New Day entrance and Los Matadores, New Day, Lucha Dragons, and Primetime Players. Okay, so the New Day's entrance. No one else's entrances we're talking about. So the New Day. Okay, we all know how Jay-Z has the song in New York. I can't remember the exact lyrics of the song right now, but they're like, the New Day. I can't even remember, but it was just awesome. Xavier Woods had an accordion. Not an accordion. What is that instrument I am thinking? It is an accordion, I think, yeah. That's what Xavier Woods had. That they were singing, they were clapping. It was just awesome. And the New York fans totally bought into the New Day. Just you can hear an outbreak of New Day. Dude, this New Day thing, ever since they've turned heel, has taken an entire 180, like just an entire, like not a 360. It's taken an entire start from here and turned out here. It didn't go completely around. It just started here, turned out there. The New Day is absolutely awesome. I'm digging it. I'm digging them as an entire act. The New Day is just, oh my God. But you know what? As I rave about the New Day, I guess I can speak up to more of what happened in this match. So this is a case of what I've learned tonight with the WWE and the pay-per-views and Monday Night Raw, and how it's a misconception of what you can believe to be the pay-per-views that are coming. Okay, so what I've learned tonight is WWE cannot tell a story anymore to save their lives unless it's the main event or it's John Cena, because they do not know, they absolutely just have no confidence whatsoever of knowing what a good story is anymore. Okay, so, this is what I mean by that. So we've learned by watching Monday Night Raw that the show is just absolutely not even tolerable. And you have probably noticed that within the past, I believe, week or two that I have not been reviewing Raw. And you can just tell by the way that WWE, they book their feuds and everything, because no one, and I absolutely mean no one, was looking forward to this tag team match. Just like Sheamus and Orton. But see, there's a difference between Sheamus and Orton and the tag match. The tag match was 4 teams, the Primetime Players, Los Matadores, Lucha Dragons, and the New Day. Which 3 out of the 4 of those teams in the ring, when put in the right setting, do interest me in general, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people. But they came out and absolutely tore the show down. Well, tore the house down, excuse me. And dude, the match was absolutely awesome. I enjoyed it for what it was. I'm pretty sure everybody else who was there enjoyed it for what it was. But my point being that this match, from start to finish, awesome. Actually, there was a part in the very beginning where the Primetime Player, not the Primetime Players, actually, it was one of them, I think it was Titus O'Neil and someone else, Big E and Kofi tied each other in. And everybody knew to come in and break it up immediately, because they knew that if the New Day could win that way. The New Day could easily pin each other and win that way. That was a great way to put the fact over that the New Day could easily steal it by pinning each other. Because one member of the New Day would be declared the loser, but the other would be declared the winner, declaring them as tag champs. Still looking for the rest of this card here, because I really don't want to miss anything. Okay, my point being, though, the New Day, they are brilliant. In the ring, outside of the ring, cutting promos, everything about that, it's just, dude. Absolutely awesome. That's all I gotta say, it's like absolutely awesome. Okay. But, everyone showed up in this match, and I hate to say it, but, LOL, Sin Cara botched. That's a thing again. Sadly, and we were saying Sin Cara had progressed so much, but it's just a small case of Sin Cara botching didn't really mean much. We all know that. Like, it was just one little botch. I mean, let's get real. Like, I've seen a bunch of people on Twitter like, oh my God, Mystico took over the match tonight. I mean, the mask again tonight. Dude, relax. It was just one little botch, and it didn't even affect the match drastically. So, I mean, I guess that's really what I could say there. Okay. I can't really find the results, but I guess I'll just roll what I had to say. But, okay. Along with that double pin and all that other good stuff, the New Day at the end of this match, is there anything else I remember? Oh, yeah, the spear that Biggie does. The spear that turns into a suicide dive that Biggie does. Biggie did that spear slash suicide dive. I can't even remember who he really did it to, but the impact, dude, is like, he landed that stiff as hell. He just took him, just took him in the air, and just landed with him. Like, that was awesome. But otherwise, to mention, you know what? I do want to get some thoughts and opinion on this. For anybody who does know my good friend Michael Johnson, he wants to join. So, you know what? I'm on this match. He can join, and we'll discuss this further. But I'll continue to go on throughout. All right. This also means. Just give me 1 second here, guys. All right. So, try to cut the music for when he joins or if he does join, because I did send the invite out. Oh, I thought it was my head in the... Okay. But if you guys do want to know the winner, the New Day does win this match. Okay. So, point being here that the New Day does go on to win, but they did it in the sneakiest way ever. So we get the Tower of Doom spot, which is just like, it's like never, no matter how exciting or how much they try and hype up the Tower of Doom spot, it never like really works for me, because the Tower of Doom is just something that I'm just like, we've seen it so many times in so many scenarios, in so many situations. You can only hype it up so much to the point where it's just not going to really matter anymore. I mean, I like to see a Tower of Doom spot, like where they had enough men in this match where it could be like Big E and Titus have both the Lucha Dragons on their shoulders or whatever, or a Lucha Dragon, a Fernando or Diego on their shoulder. So Kalisto or Sin Cara or one of the other Matadors or whatever on their shoulders. And it comes down to the point where like they try and do like a double doomsday device and they land it. Like you turn a Tower of Doom spot into that, like that would be sweet. Like they're both on the same turnbuckle and it just turns into that. Like that would be awesome. That would be something special to see. But knowing WWE, that probably wouldn't happen. So yeah. But hey, it is what it is. I guess Michael's not going to join me, so in that case, we can just throw the music back on. So okay, from there, we get the sneak tag from from Big E. I forget who did most of the work. Someone did the majority of the work to set up the pinfall and the win. Kofi comes in, throws him out, takes the pin, and the New Day wins. And Big E does the most ridiculous dance I've ever seen in my entire life. I stress you not. I mean, the way that man just. Okay, let me stop before I embarrass myself here. Point being that Big E. Okay, so let me explain it this way. We all know how it feels when a babyface wins, and like he's like one of the most over things ever. Like Sami Zayn, like just watching Sami Zayn win never gets old. But when he loses, we just die inside, like that kind of babyface. Whenever you see the New Day win, it feels like that excitement, like oh my God, we did it. It's just It's every time the New Day wins, it's the biggest win of their careers, and it's hilarious. Okay. So beside that, we get I think up next was okay. Up next was I think the Intercontinental Championship match. Which is Ryback, Big Show, and The Miz. Sorry guys, Michael's still trying to join here. And I would actually like to get his take on his SummerSlam. Alright. If you can't get in after this, sorry Michael, you just can't get in. But point being, this match was not anything really good, and then when Michael Cole goes on to call it a classic, he's just no. So basically, The Miz takes the pinfall in this match. There's really nothing for me to talk about here. I despise like what I was saying, like storytelling on Raw just makes you not want to watch a match. The build to it can do a big amount of that too. And then when you just absolutely 100% know that the match is not going to be any kind of exciting, it makes you also not want to watch Raw because you have to watch that crap go on the next night. So, with that being said, we move on. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm sorry, Ryback goes on to win this match. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes. This is another match that happens next. Ziggler-Rusev.
Hello.
You know, I actually think this match was booked. Oh, wait. Guys, Michael actually is here.
Hello.
Hold on, before you say anything, let me take care of the music. What's up?
Working.
Alright, guys, if you guys don't know, Michael Johnson, I've had him on my channel before. Michael, what's up?
Life and working my ass off.
I've dug through the card thus far. We are at the Ziggler and Rusev match. And did you see the entire show?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Your thoughts on the entire show? Just good or bad? I mean, like I don't rate things, but you do, so you can give it a number.
Give it an average B.
I'd say the show was good. I mean, the goal for them was to invoke some emotion out of me. I guess they did that.
Okay. So you're giving your views on the Rusev and Dolph Ziggler match?
Yes, I've gone through everything else. If there's something else you want to note from the Orton-Sheamus match, the the tag match, the tag title match, or from one of those two matches, you can go straight ahead, or the Ryback and blah 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 match.
Well, my favorite matches of the night was the Rusev and Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins and John Cena, and the Undertaker and Brock Lesnar.
You didn't care about the New Day, dude. New Day is over. New Day is crazy over, and it's awesome. From something everybody's seen as a complete failure, they turned around with a 180 on that.
They did, but
But
I'm not in tag matches much anymore, like I used to be. So,
dude, I've noticed this over the past couple months when it comes to tag matches. Like Extreme Rules, like I didn't expect the New Day to put on a great match with Ken Cesaro, but they did it. Fastlane and WrestleMania, I did not expect good tag matches, but they did it. Like there are certain events that they put on great tag matches. Just the division itself and the build of these matches that happens on Raw just sucks.
yeah. My buddy's here too. He watched SummerSlam with me too. So.
Well, see, here's the thing. I have to mention when it comes down to the tag match. Here's the thing for me. And I mentioned this before too. They build these things so badly on Raw. Like because they figure we have paid subscribers on the network. They're not just going to cancel the subscription because Raws are bad. They're still going to watch these things because they still have other shows on the network they want to watch. So they just feel like that makes them have to give a half effort toward it. Like, they just half-ass it. Like,
But I did like the tag match, I gotta say. But it wasn't my cup of tea.
come on, you had to at least like the New Day celebration.
That was actually funny. I laughed at that part.
And the opening promo song that they did.
That was actually funny too. But I just loved it because he was like, it looked like Kofi Kingston was like breakdancing or something at the end of that.
Dude, Kofi wasn't the star. That Big E, the gyration at the end.
It was funny at the end where he's like doing a reverse worm. He's just like jumping up and down.
All right, but let me ask you this here before I move into the next match. At the very end of the year, I'm gathering up a bunch of my YouTube friends, and we are doing a end of the year awards show. This will be WWE, Ring of Honor, NXT, even TNA if you choose to go that far, but I'm pretty sure you won't dip that deep into the pool. But anything, and I'm extending the invite now to you.
What day will it be on?
This will be sometime after Christmas.
So
I'll send everybody a message.
Christmas on this year.
Christmas is the same day every year, dude. December. Oh, I know what you mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I don't exactly know, but like it'll be a couple days or the day after Christmas.
Just let me know in advance. Like message me on Facebook or whatever. Let me know in advance.
Okay, I got you, dude. Moving on. We get to Ziggler and Rusev, and like I said, this match, it was, for me, it was all right. Like it feels like for me, like all Dolph Ziggler matches are starting to blend themselves together, and it's just not fun anymore.
To me, it was decent.
But would you agree with me that all Dolph Ziggler matches are starting to?
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking about that when I was watching it. I'm like, why does it just seems like he's another John Cena? He just does the same moves over and over and over again.
No, it's not even that. It's just like, yes, like that's the thing, but like it's always the same story with Ziggler. Like he's the underdog. He wants to be the best. He's the best at everything he does. It's like he's Chris Jericho. Like it feels like he's Jericho, but at least Jericho, I don't know, dude.
At least Jericho does new moves when he can.
Jericho can add an element of excitement to his match. I just like when it comes down to Ziggler matches, I'm just not hyped anymore. Like it's the same old match, same old story on a different old day. Like I don't feel it anymore when it comes to Ziggler matches, and I realized that as I like started to mention it. I'm like, it's just not cool. I mean, the highlight of this match was Lana.
The only matches I didn't see, and that was not my own fault. I was working on my iPhone, and my iPhone's been screwed up all week.
All right, well, what was the match?
I work on my iPhone, and that was the Divas match, and I think that was the only match, and the Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt.
You missed. Oh my God, dude, come on. Okay, let me say this much right now. We'll get to those when we get there. Actually, I think that was actually next after this.
But I watched a little bit of it, but I was more focused on my iPhone than anything.
All right, well that was after this. Well, this match goes in a result of an end of a double countout. It looked like Ziggler was gonna win. He just couldn't get back in the ring in time, and Ziggler comes up short again, which continues to make him look an underdog. And Rusev was outside of the ring, which made him still continue to look strong.
Yeah. Lana was hot.
Obviously, man. I mean, that's nothing new. I mean, I understand, but like, anything else you got to say about the match?
The match, like I told everybody before, it was decent. That's all I can say. It was decent.
Any spots you like? Anything more?
No, not really.
All right. Oh, yeah. Let me mention this too. Rusev did a front flip, like a standing front flip on the Dolph Ziggler. The agility of that man is absolutely insane.
But Can I mention about one thing about Big Show and Ryback and everything?
I thought you said you had enough to own that match.
I forgot about this part.
Oh,
Where
God.
Big Show jumped off the ropes and did like a sunset thing off the ropes.
It was like a miniature. It was like the sloppiest swanton I've ever seen in my life.
Still good. That was still a good spot for me though. For a man that size to do something like that, yeah.
Big Show's trying to prove to people that say, please retire, like that Brooklyn crowd, that he has more to offer when he obviously doesn't. Although Big Show did say in an interview sometime earlier this week that when his contract runs up, he's going to come down to a more limited role.
Oh really?
Yes.
That might be better, because I even told my friend John tonight I'm getting sick of seeing Big Show on my TV.
Are we all? But here's what comes next. What's the next match here on the card? Oh yeah, Reigns and Ambrose. Now this, is there any like this was actually pretty good. Like it's a miniature version of the Shield and Wyatt. It's like I'm sitting here thinking like why would you I thought to myself like right when this match started like oh it's a regular tag team match. They're gonna not water it down, but they're just gonna make it like it's gonna be completely boring. There's gonna be nothing fun about it. It's just gonna be one of those regular tag matches that you'd probably see on a Raw. And then I realized, I realized for a second, wait a minute. This is practically Shield and Wyatt's all over again. So the most of this match is spent outside of the ring. Luke Harper was able to do what he does best, and that's be an agile high flyer. Well, just an all around for like a great big man. Like he's one of those special big men.
Like Brock Lesnar.
Well, yeah, Brock Lesnar is an athlete. That's what makes him so much of a special big man. I mean, but
Can I say something about this though?
what?
I honestly thought that Dean Ambrose was going to turn heel.
Didn't we all? Like that was another part I forgot to mention. Like everything and everyone coming up to this had been thinking Ambrose heel turn, but that didn't happen, and that's what I was going to get to at the end of this. Like I was disappointed of, but let me just continue to mention the spots here. Dean Ambrose ran across the. I'm going to try and find some funny way to do this. He ran from the French to the Spanish to the English commentary table and jumped in the crowd and tackled Bray Wyatt. So Dean Ambrose traveled 3 different languages to get to Bray Wyatt. So there you go. All right. Anything? Wait, you didn't see the rest of this match. Let me just mention this too to you. Wyatt took the pin in this.
I know that. I seen the end of it.
And which honestly makes me mad. Like, okay, dude, I love Luke Harper to death. I love Bray Wyatt to death. But knowing that Wyatt's the leader, you make Harper take the pinfall. Because Roman Reigns basically pinned Bray Wyatt. What else do they have to go off of? Like, are they going to make a rubber match? Like, is it like, what else did you have to do here? Like, Ambrose and Reigns are still together. I guess Vince is still on this crusade to get Dean Ambrose. Like, you know what Vince is doing with Ambrose and Reigns, right?
Brotherhood?
No. Like what he's trying to make Ambrose do for Reigns.
No.
You don't see the smoke and mirrors. You don't see through it.
No.
He's using Ambrose to get Reigns over.
That could be possibly true, too.
Dude, look at it. They put them together so Roman stops getting booed. When that obviously wasn't the case when you've seen Roman's entrance tonight.
Yeah, they still booed him. They booed the shit out of him.
Exactly. Like, no one likes Roman Reigns, and it's hilarious to me. Like, Vince, get over yourself.
It's like the last case scenario is Daniel Bryan cheering for Roman Reigns, and that's never going to happen.
Like when they try to get Paul Heyman to put Roman Reigns over. If you can't get Heyman to do it, no one's going to do it. Not Ambrose, not Rollins. No one is going to get Roman Reigns over. He is going to have to pay his dues like everyone else and get over organically. Other than that, no one likes Roman.
Except for little kids.
Little kids and hormone-crazed females.
Yep, pretty much.
All right, what do we have to bring here?
The end of the match where we thought Dean Ambrose was going to turn heel.
The Dirty Deeds, and after he delivered Dirty Deeds to Wyatt, I thought he was going to low blow Reigns and deliver Dirty Deeds to him and put Wyatt over Reigns, but no, that wasn't the case. That's set up for Reigns to hit the spear, and they straight up just demolished the Wyatts clean.
I was so mad when oh my god, I was so mad. I'm like, why didn't they just turn him heel? I mean, if he's heel or if he's face, he's still over with the crowd regardless.
Because they know the dangers they face with the heel Dean Ambrose. Because they know that's where he really gets to shine with his true gimmick, and that's where the crazy side of Ambrose really gets to come out. Because let's think about it. Dean Ambrose has really done nothing crazy since he's been in the WWE. Like, what's the craziest thing he's done? Like, all he's proven is he's a badass. That's all he's proven. Can you give me? I mean, can you like list 5 crazy things Dean Ambrose has done?
No.
Like everything he's done is ballsy. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they know if Dean Ambrose truly goes heel. Like, oh, and by the way, other than ballsy, otherwise they show that he likes to have fun and he likes to play pranks. I mean, he's not really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like Ambrose, like I have to mention too, Ambrose was good tonight too. Like everyone in this match, to a degree, did shine.
Roman.
Roman, like, look, dude, let me say this much. Roman Reigns did your average Roman Reigns stuff tonight. Like all he was full of is flying clothes, flying forearms and Superman punches and spears. Roman really didn't do anything to impress me tonight. There were 3 men to impress me: Wyatt, Ambrose, and Harper.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're probably gonna lead to another match down the line between Wyatt and Reigns, and it's just Night of Champions. If they put like that match is all about championships. You can't stack it with championship matches and then matches that don't matter. Because if you stack it with matches that don't matter, like no one's gonna care about it. It's not one of the big pay-per-views. Like the only draw to it is every championship is on the line, and you don't know what can change. So where do you go from here?
Cage match?
Can we not? Like they make Bray Wyatt look so horrible every time they even try a cage match. Like they make him try to escape the cage when that's totally against his character. When he wants to trap you in this place that you can't get out of, which the cage in kayfabe is his mind.
Yeah, I know. Wait, kayfabe. There's kayfabe dead. So.
No, in character, kayfabe isn't dead. Behind the scenes and all that crap, yes, kayfabe is dead. But other than that, I mean, really. But it is what it is, dude.
What was the next match?
The next match here was Cena versus Rollins.
Let me just say one question, and don't rip me to shreds. Don't rip me to shreds. Seth Rollins won the match, correct?
Yes, Seth Rollins won the match.
But you cannot admit, you have to admit that John Cena did put up a good match to a degree.
Hold on, dude. Hold on. Let me say this right now. John Cena, this year, wrestling-wise, this has been the best wrestling year of his career.
Yep.
Like, he has put on good match after good match after good match after good match after good match consistently. And it's like no one at all, like, no one can deny that at all.
Hey, I defended him. I in my review, I just got done with my review, and I defended him.
Hey, man.
But I think the best matches was from him and Kevin Owens. And
Michael? Guess he's gone, guys. All right, then. He'll probably message me back, but man, Michael, it took forever to add you, man. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll just continue this. All right, so let me just say this much: Cena and Rollins. I'm just going into this match with the 100% thought that Cena's winning this. This is just going to be so bad. Why is this happening? This shouldn't be happening. Why are you guys going to bury Rollins like this? I know his title reign hasn't been that good, but come on. But no, they went into this with the full-on Ring of Honor Jay Briscoe versus Jay Lethal mentality. And I honestly, this is I can't believe I'm saying this, but WWE did a Ring of Honor story correctly. I mean, I'm not a, you know what, to a degree, yeah, because I'm not a Jay Briscoe fan and I'm not a Jay Lethal fan, but I'll admit Jay Lethal is an amazing wrestler. Uh, I'm not a John Cena fan by far at all, but I love Seth Rollins to death. And here's my thing: Rollins and Cena, they put on a absolute awesome match tonight. And you know what? It felt like they were wrestling to the crowd. Like Rollins, we all know he's a heel, but Cena's the face in this. But Rollins was aiming to pop that New York crowd, and he did it. Like he straight came out tonight, full-fledged babyface momentum. I don't know what happened, but he came out with full-fledged babyface momentum. I don't know what happened. I don't know where anything where that all came from, but he straight came out wrestling like a full-fledged babyface tonight, and it was so refreshing to see Rollins pull all that stuff out. Like, it just made me think, like, wow, people just, like, completely just, like, crap on this guy for everything he does. But this one match tonight solidified how good this guy really, really is inside of a ring. You can crap on all his tactics, everything he does, but at the end of the day, you have to say that Seth Rollins does deserve to be champion for that effort that he put on in that ring. That right there was absolutely awesome. But, he had the two suicide dives outside the ring. He had the Daniel Bryan spot where he hit the two suicide dives outside the ring, and then he did the diving front flip. He did the plancha outside the ring. What do you call it? He attempted the Phoenix Splash once, landed on his feet. Cena at one point caught him into an AA. Other good spots around that match were the standing shooting star press. I don't know. It was like a standing shooting star press or moonsault, whatever it really was. One of those two things. It's whatever. But at the end of the day, this match was absolutely 100% incredible. And John Cena lost. But you can't have it happen without a little controversy. So, when Seth Rollins is in the AA, and he's fighting to get out of it, there's the classic fight out of the AA ref bump, where someone kicks the ref. And Seth kicked the ref. Cena had the doctor check on the ref. Jon Stewart, former Daily Show host Jon Stewart, runs out to the ring with a steel chair, slides in the ring, and is like, am I going to hit Cena? Am I going to hit Rollins? Am I going to hit Cena? Am I going to hit Rollins? Cena's still selling to get up from what Rollins did to him, which is like the enziguri. But as Cena's still selling, he gets up, and Stewart hits hits Cena with the chair. And John Cena, loses this match to Seth Rollins and Seth Rollins becomes the first ever, ever since Booker T entered the WWE in 2001 with the World Heavyweight and United States Championship, the first ever United States and World Heavyweight Champion in WWE, not WCW, in WWE history. Now that right there was something to behold itself. That right there was incredible. Dude, I loved it. Now, yes, people are going to say, oh, Stewart got involved, he was a garbage. Can we take more victories here? I know I say that a lot when it comes to John Cena. Let's just be glad that man is not world champion for the 16th time. Dude, we all know that is not what we want. By far, that is not what we want. Okay. But that was absolutely awesome. That was my big relief out of the way for the night. And from there, we move on. You know what? I clicked the tag team divas. So after this, we get, I believe it was, oh, yes. This is the Divas Revolution match. This is Not Kevin O. No, it's after that. This is what is it? Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Paige, PCB, or if you want to be a little kid and make jokes about it, PBC. Like, PBC kids! I don't know why I made that joke, but, PCB versus Team Bad versus Team Bella. And they went out of their way to do the best they could within a 3, elimination tag match. Which, when this match should have just been, in all honesty, this match shouldn't have been elimination. It should have just been one fall wins it all. But WWE does what WWE does, and that's just how it goes. So, end of the day, let's get to the spots of this match. Okay. So there was one point where Becky and Brie were outside the ring, and I mentioned last night in the NXT review how Sasha Banks did a diving plancha outside the ring, which is her and Naomi do it tonight. Dude, this just shows you right here that the Divas are going out of their way to put on absolute bangers to show the fans that we want you to care, we want you to be on your feet. Like, I'm pretty sure the Brooklyn crowd understood that. There were times where they were chanting, "We want Sasha." They got Sasha in the match. Like, Sasha Banks is a godsend. Is like a godsend gift down upon everyone because everyone digs Sasha Banks. Like, there is not one person who absolutely that I know of that has told me that I have met yet or that I've talked to yet that they cannot stand, hate, or dislike, or Sasha Banks is not their cup of tea. Sasha Banks is just, wow, dude. But after that, the Bellas do a double dive, and then Paige does a flip off of the top rope, and it was awesome. We also do get Paige getting, I believe it was by Nikki Bella, but Paige got Alabama slammed on her head and neck, and they slowed it in full-fledged slow motion. Alabama slammed on her neck, and it was just, dude, incredible. Absolutely just 100% incredible. Okay. That was that. Meanwhile, the Bellas do manage to they get eliminated. The Bellas, I'm sorry. Whew. Excuse me. Team Bad manages to get eliminated when Team Bad gets eliminated when Tamina gets eliminated by, I believe it was, I can't remember who eliminated Tamina, but Tamina was eliminated. Team Bad was out, and it was down to Team Bella and PCB. Now, see, coming into this match, I was saying Becky Lynch needs to get a win. They've made Becky get a couple wins. They've let her do some things, but she has not looked as strong as Sasha and Charlotte. Tonight was the perfect example of Becky Lynch getting her comeuppance when she beats Brie Bella and after Paige gets finally gets the tag to her, after PCB gets the victory. Like, yeah, Charlotte did some stuff. She had her spear inside the ring. She had her spear outside the ring. She almost hooked in a figure eight on, I think it was Alicia Fox. She almost hooked in a figure eight. She had a sweet double big boot spot with Alicia Fox. That match itself was pretty cool itself. But Becky goes on to hit a suplex for the victory. And that was that. Like, the match itself was absolutely awesome, dude. Like, I enjoyed that. They knew what they were doing. But from there, we move on, and we get Kevin Owens versus Cesaro. And my friend Caleb, who was on the Raw review with me a couple weeks ago, said that this match here was just something to, get. It was just an excuse for a good match at SummerSlam. Because, they don't believe in WWE and just throwing a match on and just letting it work. Shouts out to PWG. So that's the beautiful thing about PWG, is you just go into, normally they don't announce the matches for the show. You just go into the show, they give you what you get. It's what it seems like to me. I don't normally hear about PWG cards in advance unless you have spoilers, but you just go into the show, get what you get, and come out excited about it. That is absolutely awesome. I love what we get from PWG, and I love what they have to offer. But that we're not going to talk about PWG, even though these guys are two who used to perform in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to mention Kevin Owens and Cesaro. This match was absolutely great. It was two guys coming into who both needed wins, but I feel as if Kevin Owens needed one more in his favor, and Owens got the win. He got the one with the pop-up powerbomb after he hit the neck break off the top rope. He also did the cannonball outside the ring in this match. So, like, he also did his front flip suicide dive plancha. And it's like him and Rollins both worked to the New York City crowd as if they loved, as if they knew, in a sense of the crowd's eyes, they were baby faces, so they worked to pop the crowd, and it absolutely worked perfectly for them. Now, at the very end of the day, Cesaro, he ended up screwing up, and that's how it led to Kevin Owens winning. But another spot I forgot to mention is, from the middle rope, Cesaro did deadlift Kevin Owens and suplex him off the top rope, which is just from the middle rope, which is actually, that popped me so hard. I'm like, how strong is Kevin Owens is 266. Cesaro has to carry his own weight and then get a good enough momentum, get a good enough amount of momentum to fall back and throw Kevin Owens. He may make that look, it's not much of a big deal. That's so easy, but if you did that yourself, you realize how hard that is to lift another person's body weight and toss it over your head. Just incredible, dude. Cesaro and Owens is just absolutely incredible. Kevin Owens goes in the with the pop-up powerbomb. He beats Cesaro clean. I mean, whether Cesaro hit his nuts or whatever, it's just beside the point. Cesaro screwed up himself. Went to the top rope. Not went to the top rope. Yeah, actually, I think it was he went to the top rope one too many times, went to the well one too many times, and just happened to lose. But Cesaro and Owens was just, it was awesome, dude. But I'm trying to remember, did we get anything else between these things? Because I feel like I'm missing something. If I'm missing something, whoever will be watching this or was watching this, let me know in the comment section below. And I'll probably make a side video telling you what I enjoyed about that. I'll probably just be a little thoughts video on the side, because I don't have the card here with me. But that's why we'll even move to the main event, which is Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. And Undertaker goes on to apparently, I say apparently, because it was not legitimate. It was nowhere near legitimate. He goes on to win this match. Yeah, that was the thing that happened. Okay, so I came into this match with no expectation whatsoever, just thinking it was going to be WrestleMania 30 all over again, and it wasn't. They actually put on a match that actually managed to get an awesome reaction out of me, and the match was awesome for what it was. I'll give them that. Now, the part where I got aggravated, it was a nice back and forth match. It was something that I thoroughly enjoyed, and something that was just brilliantly done to me. Now, this is where I get a little upset, because at the end of the match, Brock Lesnar goes on to lose because of, there is a spot in this where Brock Lesnar locks on the Kimura, but then Undertaker throws Undertaker on his shoulders so he can get pinned 1, 2, 3. But Brock, when he realizes he's getting pinned, pushes back on that pinfall, and then after he pushes back on the pinfall, he manages to torque the arm harder, and Undertaker starts tapping on his chest. But the timekeeper started saying, no, he didn't tap, when he actually, in all reality, did tap out. Now, someone explain this to me right now. Why the timekeeper manages to catch that, and the referee, Charles Robinson, does not. Charles, I think it's time for you to retire, bro. He's 44 or something like that. 44, 45 years old. Charles, I think it's time for you to retire, bro. Because at the end of the day, Paul Heyman, after the match, started ringing the bell and saying, no. Your winner is Brock Lesnar, because your winner actually is Brock Lesnar. I don't care what Charles Robinson says. I don't care what anybody says. Brock Lesnar got the submission win first before Undertaker was able to low blow Lesnar in the midst of that, lock in Hell's Gate, and make Lesnar pass out. No. But you know what? They want to roll with that. I'm rolling with the fact that, in my eyes, Brock Lesnar won the match. I don't care. In WWE's eyes, they both won, so it makes both of them continue to look strong. But I guess that's that. So, that was my SummerSlam review for 2015. I'm sorry, my friend Michael dropped out. I don't know what happened. We must have lost connection or something. But Michael, I do appreciate the little bit of opinion and the little bit of what you did give me. But I do want to thank you guys for watching this SummerSlam review for 2015. I will probably, most likely, see you tomorrow, and if I am even up, probably later tonight. I don't know. Do not hold me to that, but I will most likely see you later tonight when, what was I going to say? Later tonight when, later tonight when I probably review and watch Ring of Honor's Field of Honor show, and if not, then tomorrow you will most definitely get Field of Honor. But until then, like, comment, subscribe for more of that reviewing goodness on my channel. Stay tuned for more gaming. Well, not more gaming, for gaming that'll be coming out on this channel when I do manage myself to get a not a PS4. The PS4 is back here. Right back there, and you know, all that other good stuff. So once again, I do want to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more of that reviewing goodness on my channel. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at gmaster90twf, and go to Pre-Talk, the greatest pro wrestling website. Not website, the greatest pro wrestling group in the world. It's on Facebook. Use the Facebook search bar to type in pro wrestling. It's taking over Facebook. And from there, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe for more of that, as I said, reviewing goodness on my channel. And thank you very much, and that'll be all. So thanks to Michael for following on Twitter at Michael Johnson. And I'd like to say, see ya!